Hello, it's been a while. Welcome to another top 5. This time we're looking at the top 5 tags in Infinity. Again, thank you for your marvellous comments. It always gives me some strength to know that I'm doing well and that I'm well appreciated amongst the Infinity community. And first I'm going to...
Hello, Andrew.
Hi, you sound different.
Yes, a new year, a new voice.
Yeah, okay.
I have been looking to make sure the top 5 is accurate,
that's
to
good.
make sure no one gets annoyed at you this time.
Well, yeah, it happens all the time, really.
And I found lots of robots. Some don't like humans.
Well,
To be honest, I can see their point. You are all inferior to machine life, if I'm to be honest.
That's getting a bit dark, isn't it? Okay, let's move on. So, first of all, we have number 5. It is the Yuri. I like this tag. It's got versatile weapons. You can't really argue with a flamethrower because it sets things on fire with a good template. It's got a good gun too. Crazy koalas are fantastic for ball control. You can pop one out at the beginning of the game to guard flanks if you're not going first. Other than that, you can move forward and pop them out whenever needed. I quite like stealth on it. It means it can possibly creep past repeaters if need be and get to where it wants to go. Obviously, it's not going to be sneaking up on many people and doing its melee attacks, but it's versatile and I like it. Number 4, it is the Gecko. It's quite cheap for what it brings to the table. It's got a decent gun and good survivability for its point cost. Combined with its small silhouette means it can hide in places that other tags definitely couldn't do. Its low cost, combined with the fact that it's, in some ways it's kind of like fancy heavy infantry, means when I take 2, it's got a fireteam option. I think it's versatile, cheap little tag. It can take a hit and it's not going to break the bank, unlike some tags that we'll see later on. I also like how it's got a variety of different fire options. It's got a multi-marksman rifle plus 1 burst with its bonus damage, very nice. Chain rifle and Panzerfaust gives it lots of opportunities there to do damages at different ranges. Alternatively, of course, the Mark 12 and chain rifle. I'm probably quite fond of the Panzerfaust one because I think Panzerfaust, especially with plus 2 damage, is never to be sniffed at a pinch. Number 3, we have the Cutter. First of all, I had to include a Pano tag, otherwise various people like the Admiral would tell me off. It is a tag that has remote presence. That means, of course, when it gets taken down to 0 structure, it has another level of unconscious, making it easy to repair. Also, it, probably more importantly, has hidden deployment and mimetism -6. That is a real pain. Actually finding it is going to be horrible. You can hide in a corner and surprise someone when they really don't want to get surprised with its multi-heavy machine gun. And when you have found it, it's -6 to hit, as well as being in cover as well. So if you can break its armour, which is pretty good, armour 8, you have to then shoot it with a horrible modifier to hit. I think Marker State tags are absolutely superb. It's fairly high in SWC, but of course it's going to be... I don't think you can really go wrong with all of these things in Pano. It seems to me absolutely fabulous. Number 2, we have the... Oh, hang on, that's not right. Okay, I use the same box of text again because it has basically the same points as before. So let's start again. Number 2, we have the Sphinx. The Sphinx, I had to include a combined army tag because they are fabulous. Again, it has remote presence. In fact, no, it doesn't. Okay, apart from those differences to the Cutter, it is very similar in some respects. It has, again, hidden deployment, Marker State there, -6, mimetism, hard to find, hits like a truck, great little tag. And by little I mean, well, not little because it's tag, but even so, it is fantastic. It has a Spitfire and a heavy flamethrower plus 1 burst, so it can murder you either at medium range or at close range. It can climb up walls with its high movement, which is terrifying, meaning you can get really good fire angles on people. It has a superb ballistic skill. Its armour is slightly lower than the Cutter, but again, it has great movement options that other tags often don't, and this thing gives me the fear a little bit, to be honest. And finally, number 1 is the best tag in the game. Of course, it is Achilles. Wait, hang on.
Come on, Andrew. Try to take this seriously. Your admittedly low credibility is at stake.
Okay. Number 1 is the Avatar. Again, first of all, if I didn't have the Avatar in this top 5 list, I'll probably get banned from the internet, which is fair enough, I guess, really. The Avatar, it has a ludicrous BS. I mean, 15, come on, that is, well, it's a high number, and high numbers in this game are great. It has an armour so high in cover, some guns just can't hurt it, and the ones that can hurt it can't hurt it very much. It has Sepista, I can't even say it well, Sepista, which means it can go at people and possess them, which isn't very kind at all. It has Strategos, so it will give its orders to its army supporting them, which is fortunate because the avatar, as far as I'm aware, is the most expensive model in the game. So it is going to be a huge egg in quite a powerful basket, but to be honest, it's a great little basket, and it will be the centerpiece of your army. It will kick ass, it will take names, and hopefully not die in the process, because if it does, you're going to cry. There we are, the avatar number 1, a fabulous machine, and certainly I think a lot of people are scared of it, and rightly so. And that is it. Thank you for everyone who contributed and has given me support. Please could you give this video a like, because that's the sort of thing that YouTubers say. If you want a different top 5, first of all, don't know why. Secondly, put the suggestion in the comments. Other than that, thank you for watching. I've got a Patreon and a podcast, which you'll see here. Thank you, and I will say goodbye. Goodbye.